Hey, tabina nga nyugule, digi tabina nga tiye nyugule bete yama, tabina nga nyugule, digi tabina nga tiye nyugule bete yama, tabina nga nyugule, digi tabina nga tiye nyugule bete yama, tabina nga nyugule, digi tabina nga tiye nyugule bete yama.
The origin, being the son of a musician, which is an OG as well. Tito Reyes himself, senior.
Yes, my
Yes.
pops.
So we want to discuss what type of influence that had over your career and your early startings and just your origin as a whole.
Alright. My dad used to show me like a lot of tough love. So it's just like every time I would come to him excited about certain things, he'll be like, "Man, you're gonna be better than that," or "You going like you," and I'm just like, damn, where's the support?
Right.
But I understood what he was doing though. I understood what he was doing. He was just basically trying to set me up to do better because basically, everything was mediocre.
Right.
That's what we call it or whatever,
Right.
So my dad, since I was a kid, he been trying to get me to be like a next level musician.
A next level musician.
Yeah.
That's fire. So, as far as the first time you could recall hearing Punta, now, do you remember that song? Do you remember that experience? Do you remember what age?
I'm maybe not accurate with the age, but I'm gonna say 3 because the song that I heard came out in 1996. So I remember in my mom's old apartment when we used to live over there on Bronx Boulevard, she had a boombox that was on the floor, and I remember just going by it and pressing play. And I remember when I pressed play on it, it was a song from Cali Garban.
Right.
That si ay tomorrow. Yo, bro, when I heard that, I was a little kid, so let's say I was 3 years old, right? So when I heard that, I felt like there was something about that sound that I had to discover more.
Right.
Yeah, I felt like there was a lot that I had to discover more. And then, but yeah, to answer your question, that was the first Punta song that made me, feel like, oh yeah, I think this is what I'm going to do.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
So, having a father as a musician, what were your chances of actually getting to play? Did you have your own instruments? What was your first keyboard, if you could recall, or whenever chance you had to even practice or get out whatever ideas was coming to mind at such an early age? Where was the chance where you could express yourself?
All right, at home with my mom, I didn't have any instruments at home. I always had this imagination for it. So when my dad would pick me up on the weekends, that's when I was around, like a guitar, a bass, and a keyboard.
Right.
Or whatever. So when I was first starting to learn, my dad used to correct me a lot because I used to do the act of doing a certain melody, but I wasn't playing it on the right notes. I was just playing whatever, but in my mind I'm doing that melody. So when my dad started showing me those different things or whatever, that's when I started learning more. So at that time, I had a couple of albums that I used to listen to, that I used to practice with. And it was Garifuna Kid's third album, Guerra Bella, Aurelio's first album, the Inocencia joint, Jimmy Suazo's Mala Polia, and I'm trying to remember if there was anything else. It's not coming to me right now, but those albums right there were the albums that, basically I was teaching myself how to do melodies and stuff like that.
Right.
Hey, aquí llegó el Tito Pingolinis y yo estoy aquí para hacerte bailar. Uy, para hacerte mover y hacerte